The pendulum step is a boxing movement that got its start in the Soviet Union and has been the game changer in both amateur and pro rings. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through some drills that will help you nail the technique, get into the rhythm, and really understand how to use the skill effectively. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new here, my name is Andrei Hotin and I'm a former amateur boxer and active coach from Ukraine. On this channel we help boxers level up their game with Eastern European methods. And right now I'm gonna show you 5 pendulum step drills that you can do moving at one spot, forward, backward, to the sides and in a circle. And the first drill you're gonna perform at one spot. So I want you to get in your stance, then start moving with the pendulum step at one spot and throw the jab when you go forward and the cross when you go back. And it will look like this. And from the side. And here are progressions, so it's not that difficult for you. At first, just hang your hands low, so don't touch them, and start moving. Then I want you to do with this pendulum step, just a step forward, then a step backward. Like you simulate a punch, but without actually throwing it. Okay, then the second progression will be doing the same, but now you throw jab and immediately throw the cross backwards. So it will look like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And in the third progression, I want you to do it without the pause. So do it continuously. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And continue this way. And then the last progression is adding punches. And that's how it looks from the side. That's it, that was the first drill. Now let me show you the second drill, which is pretty simple and very similar. And now you're gonna throw the cross forward and the jab backward. So it will look like this. And from the side. So the progressions are basically the same, just hang your hands, then do the pendulum step and occasionally do this punch simulations with your shoulders and hips, like this. Then do 2 punches at once. So jump, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now do it continuously without a pause. 1, 2, 1, 2. And the last progression is adding punches. And from the side. So that was the second drill. And in this drill I want you to focus on rotating your lead foot when you throw the cross. I don't go like this, it will be wrong. So I move slightly to the side and point my toes forward. So that's a key point. Alright, now we got our third drill, which is called the postman's blow. And I want you to throw 2 jabs while going forward, 1, 2, and then finish with the cross. Then throw the same combo while moving back. Then just change your position and move, and repeat this process. And here how it looks faster. So yeah, that was the third drill. And in the fourth drill, we're gonna move in a circle. Pick an object, for example, I'm gonna take a dumbbell, here it is, and just move around it with the pendulum step and throw punches when you go in. And you can do it while moving in both directions. And also you can throw your left and right hands. So here how it looks. So yeah, that was our fourth drill, and let it fly. And in the fifth drill, I want you to move laterally. So it's really well done with a footwork ladder, but I'm gonna demonstrate it without it. So draw a line or something like this. I have a line here. I guess you can see it. I'm gonna move with the pendulum step in and out. And I'm gonna cross this line and go to the sides, like this. And after that, to this rhythm, I'm gonna add punches. So like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and to the right. So yeah, those were 5 drills that you can do with the pendulum step, moving at one spot, to the sides, forward, backward, and in a circle. And now I'm gonna show you drills that you can do with defensive moves. Okay, and the first drill with the defensive move will look like this. I want you to start moving with the pendulum step, then throw the jab, then do sweep to your rear side. I say rear side, for me it's right, because I'm an orthodox. And if you're a southpaw, you throw your right hand and rear side will be left side. Let's continue. Throw the jab, then sweep to your rear side. And from this position, I want you to explode up with 2 punches. So throw any 2 punches after the sweep. 1, 2. But I don't want you to take regular steps after the sweep, so it doesn't look like this. I want you to jump. So it will look like this. And then you just continue moving. So let me demonstrate it slower one more time. So move, then jab, then just don't go with the sweep back because it will break your posture. I want you to move this foot a little bit to the right. That's it. So jab, then this here little jump to the right or a step. And from here, I want you to get up in your punches and throw them. So 1, 2. I don't want you to sit down after the sweep like this. I want you to get up. So yeah, and faster it will look like this. And from the side. And you basically can throw any punches. Then the next drill will be doing the same, but to your lead side. So throw the jab, then instead of returning this foot back when you do the pendulum step like this, you will just throw and rotate your shoulder forward when you sweep, and from here you once again go up and throw 2 punches. So it will look like this. And you keep moving. So like this. And from the side. Start with the movement, of course, and keep moving. And you can throw any punches here. So yeah, just have fun with this and do those sweeps properly. Our third drill will be similar, but now you're not gonna sweep, but do the shield block. So like this, for example, jab, then the shield block, and after this, I'm gonna throw 2 punches going forward. So imagine your opponent, so you provoke him with the jab, then you let him land the punch on you, you move back. So with the sweep, you moved here, but now you let him land, and you start hitting him back before he can return his hand. So for example, here is his right hand, and I return fire before he can guard himself. And it's situationally better, because you can generate more power from this than from the sweep, because here you're in this position and you have to go back, and here you can load your rear leg and transfer whole your body weight into the bunch. But on the downside, you let your opponent hit you. Let's break down how it looks. So and you can throw any combination starting with the right hand and from the side. And when I block, I ground for a split of a second when he's hitting me, because I don't want to be in the air when he hits me, because I will fly like this. So I hit, then I ground, and then I keep jumping. And the fourth drill will be the same, but blocking with your rear hand. So jab, then the shield block, and from here 2 more punches forward. So faster it will look like this. And keep moving. And from the side. So yeah, those were 4 drills with defensive moves. And now let me show you drills with the weight shifts. So now we're gonna focus on creating angles. And in the first drill, I want you to do the pivot. So start moving with the pendulum step, then throw the jab. And from this, I want you to do a slip to your lead side and create an angle with the pivot. So just move your rear foot like in a circle, like this. And from this position, once you created an angle at the long range, you start attacking one against. What the f did I say? So from this position, you start attacking once again. So, and now let it break down all together slower. So jab, slip, create angle, and attack. And now faster. So I'm moving with the pendulum step. I keep the distance, jab, slip, attack. And it's really good, for example, when you feel that you're getting to the ropes. So you hit, now you slip, and you go off ropes, and you attack additionally your opponent. So you won a position, and you attack him. So that's a win-win. Now let's create angle to the other side. So I want you to move, and from this position, you're gonna take a quick step to your rear side. So you're gonna cross your feet for a split of a second. That's tricky and can be dangerous, but if you're fast enough and skilled enough, that's a game changer. So, for example, imagine that this is the lead foot of my opponent, and I'm gonna step here and move my rear foot forward. And I created an angle and I attack him. So, for example, once again, we're on the ropes, we move here, and I just go like this. So I move with the pendulum step, I punch him, then go here, and attack and keep moving. But don't do it stationary from this position, because no one gonna let you just start doing this. So keep moving, and then from here, you attack, and you keep moving further. So yeah, that was the second drill. And now in the third drill, I want you to close the distance. So, for example, we're at the long range. Now I throw the jab, and now I do the weight shift. So I jump forward a little bit, just a little bit, and then I do the weight shift here. So I switch places between my feet, and from here I attack. I have to keep this dumbbell here. So imagine this. I throw the jab, then I move here, then here. Now I closed the distance, and from here I attack my opponent. And that's actually very good for shorter guys. And I know there is like a myth that pendulum step is only for tall people, but it can be utilized by shorter people too. So you stand at the edge of your opponent's distance, then you pin him, you pin his guard with your hand, so he has to keep his block, and use this time to create an angle and close the distance. And now you're inside and you attack. And faster, it looks like this. Jab. And I either stay here and fight in the pocket, or after my attack, I break the distance and keep my pendulum step. Also, taller people can do this as well. And now you can create the angle to the other side. For example, you throw 1, 2, then you take a step here. So it's not a step to the side. So you go 1, 2, then step here, create an angle, and you attack from here. Faster, it will look like this. And you keep moving. So those were 4 more drills in which you create angles. I will share 8 more drills in this video, but if you want to find hundreds more useful drills that will level up you as a boxer, and also you can find many useful materials, you can find a community of like-minded people, then check out the KO boxing package, first link in the description. And now I'm gonna demonstrate you the last group of pendulum step drills, and they will be focused on simultaneous counters. And the first drill will look like this. I want you to start moving, then throw jab with a step forward, then cross with a step backward, and from this position I want you to throw the check hook like this. So it's really good when you're getting pushed and you're getting pressure. So for example, I'm at ropes, I provocate him, then I counter him, and boom, I get a better position, and I hit him. So faster it will look like this. Start with the movement and 1, 2, 3 and keep moving. And one more time from another angle. So it will look like this. Then we got our second drill, in which I want you to throw the jab forward, and when you move back, I want you to throw the rear uppercut like this and make it long. So don't throw it here, make the uppercut really long. And it's really well you fighting shorter opponents, so you keep him at the range, so you hit him, and when he charges at you, you hit him with that right uppercut. And faster it will look like this. And you keep moving. And you keep moving. Then we got our third drill, in which I want you to throw jab forward. Then when you move back, I want you to throw the lead hook, and from this position, the cross. And then exit with a post or a pin. So it will look like this together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine this. You hit your opponent, he starts attacking you, you get out of range and hit him, you keep him at his place, and then you return this big cross. The point of the hook is not really to KO or deal critical damage to your opponent, but to keep him at his place and disrupt his attack. So it's not very powerful punch, but it's very important. So 1, 2, 3, and then exit and move. So 1, 2, look at this. I go forward, then when I move back, I do this like looping motion with the hook. So 1, 2. So it doesn't go like this, but I have time to throw it when I go back. So it's really fast, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I hope you now have a good idea of this drill, and just repeat it. So now I am moving and I throw 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep moving and then I repeat this. And now we have our last drill, in which I want you to throw jab forward, then move your foot back, and from this position throw 1, 2, 1, 2. So it will look like this. 1, 1, 2. So you move, jab, then from here I go back and throw jab cross. So it will look like this together. 1, 1, 2. And yeah, you just throw it and repeat. 1, 1, 2. I keep moving. 1, 1, 2. Keep moving. 1, 1, 2. So yeah, that was it. If you watched this video to the end, but you are not confident in your pendulum step on 100%, then I definitely recommend you check out this video right here, where I explain it in simple terms, step by step. Thanks for watching and stay sharp!